Sanbonani and welcome to yet another exciting episode of I Love My Right South Africa with myself, Nkonyeni. Today we meet the hip and happening Sphamandla Dlamini and his baby, and this is their story.
Hi guys, igama lami Sphamandla Dlamini, born and bred in Umlazi but currently residing in Ebuwini Heights. I am a teacher by profession. I teach grade 10 of geography and grade 9 social sciences. Basically just about me, I'm a very outgoing person, I'm very loud, I'm very talkative, very straightforward. Quite big on discipline. I'm very strict. I'm a teacher. So yeah, and my pastimes, I'm a big series fan. Don't really like movies much because, you know, concentration wise I kind of slack off, so I'm a big series fan. And in my spare time, if I have the financial means, I'm usually big shopper. Love shoes collection. So yeah, basically that's about me in a nutshell. So I've always been a VW fan. The first VW I fell in love with was the Velocity, the Golf 1, the one that was discontinued. So it was like, every time I saw that car, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to buy that car, it's going to be my first car. Then, I think it was in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, the car got discontinued in terms of they won't make them anymore. I was kind of bummed because I've always wanted a brand new car. I know nothing about cars, so my car had to be brand new, like the mechanical side of things. So in terms of being I just take it to where I bought it. So then, years later, I fell in love with the Polo 6, the one before this one here. Absolutely loved it. I even knew the color I was going to buy, you know, the specs, everything. And then in 2018, this one here came out in July, yes. And I was like, nah, you know what? This one is bigger. It still looks similar, but you know, it's kind of nicer. So I opted for this one. And when I went and bought it, shopping for a car was like the ultimate. I'm a big shopping fan, but you know, shopping for a car was like, wow, you know, it's like the biggest, I don't know, most exhilarating feeling because you go there, they tell you about the color, show you the types that they have, the features that they have, and I was very specific about just two features. I said it just had to have a sunroof and it had to be red. That's it. Whether it has parking assist or start and stop or the mirrors fold when I lock it, really wasn't to my liking. I was just like, sunroof and it has to be red. And yeah, I got what I wanted. Okay, some of the bad memories, not bad memories, but some of the hiccups I've had with the car was recently it started giving me battery problems. So I didn't know what was going on initially. So I was at Morningside, Curry Road at Woolies getting essentials during the lockdown period, and I got into my car and I pressed the start button and it just looked at me. It went on and I'm like, okay, what is going on? So I call my dad and I'm like, Dad, my car's not starting. Help me out, you know. I don't know if it's the battery or what, but figure my jumper cables. And so he did. And then he jump started the car and then we went. So I'm like thinking, okay, it's never shown me any signals of the battery not charging or the battery, you know, like or something, because I didn't know what was going on. And the worst part is I couldn't take it back to the dealership because it was during lockdown and it was closed. So I communicated with the insurance person via email. most of my friends, some of them are in various places. Most of them are from high school. Most of them we met in varsity. So we all went our separate ways, like in terms of jobs, because we're all originally from Durban, but because of jobs, the people started moving to other provinces and whatnot. So I had to make, not new friends, but people I've known. And once you have a car, you have like this whole new scheme of people, trying to become your friend or be with you over the weekends. But I'm very wary of those type of people, don't befriend me because it's going to benefit you at the end of the day. So I usually chill with like about 2 to 3 friends in a weekend. Even though we do go out to your restaurants, but most of the time we're chilling at the car wash. Like we all have, like on a Sunday, we all gather together, wash our cars, and while we fry meat and then have a few drinks. So that's what we usually get up to on the weekends. And on Saturdays we do the same thing. Okay, I have a very strong connection with my car. I don't let a lot of people drive it. I really need to trust you, to be like really trusted to drive my car, because I need to be there when you're driving my car, so I can actually see with how you are handling it. Aren't you pressing the clutch too much? Aren't you revving it too much? So yeah, that's the bond I have with my car. It's a very strong connection. As to probably about 6 or 7 people have driven it ever since I bought it, and I'm never without my car, so I can't really borrow my car and you go away with it for like hours. I have strong anxiety. I'll be on the phone checking the tracker, where is it, type of thing, because anything can happen. So yeah, with the independence, it's opened quite a lot of doors in terms of, I don't need to worry about staying out late or having to Uber anywhere, from somewhere. If I want to go somewhere, I just jump in and I drive. Be it Newcastle, be it Pietermaritzburg, wherever the wind blows, I'm there. Okay, so this is my very, very first car, even though I've been driving for years. This is my first baby. Not the last, yeah. But in terms of the features, with my sunroof, I was very specific. That's what I wanted, and the color. So the other features that weren't specific about was the keyless. So if, for example, I have my key in my pocket, I can lock it and open it as I please. And if I'm carrying stuff, I can also open the boot, with the key in my pocket. So it's keyless. And the sunroof as well with my color. So favorite part about it is that if I lock it with my key, I can automatically slide the sunroof closed. Fancy, huh? And if I want to open my windows and I'm coming to my car and it's locked, I can just press and hold, and then it opens the windows. So yeah, so those are one of my favorite features. Others were a bit too over the top, not necessary in terms of my personality or my daily use of the car, because primarily it's to take me from home to work, seeing as I work quite far from home. So yeah.
I wouldn't know about you, but from today's episode, I literally learned that it is very important to know what you want and when to get it. Now, ngaphambi kokuthi uhambe, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you do not miss on our next episode of I Love My Ride South Africa. Kuze kube ngokuzayo, ayiphinde ibonane.